this. Let's get the
I
pen.
am duo with Sport. That is my friend.
Okay.
Um,
Reality.
but still played
Okay.
like shit. So
You or him?
me.
Oh, you. Okay, 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 okay.
It's like how he plays not relevant. Like I played terribly, even if he was like because I had a master's friend that was helping me with League for a while. He could have been that guy, and I still probably would have entered the shit out of this game.
Okay, okay. So let's see. How do you carry a game on 80 character?
How do I play the game on 80 carry?
How do you carry? Like, what is the most important thing?
How do I carry? Gold. Trying to
True,
hit your, trying to get your items because
true,
you're fucking
true.
useless in the early game.
Exactly. How many items?
Uh,
That's the question.
two to three. Two to three
Yes.
is when you hit
At
your
2,
power
you're
spike.
useful. You want to group at 2. At 3, you're
Yeah,
strong. At 4, you're very strong. And at 5 is
yeah,
basically 100% of your power. So
yeah,
those are basically the power spikes of the AD carry.
yeah.
So give power spikes of AD carry. Okay, good. So what is the most important thing? So okay, let's say you get your power spikes, but you died a lot. Is that good?
Uh, not really, because you've
Yeah, so if you
like
die, it doesn't really matter if you get
sh-
your power spikes.
you didn't really hit a power spike then. You just sort of got an item.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's not a power spike because they hit it first, and
True.
now they're at the next one. So yeah,
True. So the most important thing on AD carry is not dying. Really, really, really
yes,
important. So you want to farm and you want to don't die. The thing that you need to do in the game is that you need to identify the matchup. Hey, how can they win the matchup? And how can we
yeah,
win the matchup? So usually you want to start with their matchup. What do we need to
yeah.
avoid? So
So what I
Vayne, Yumi.
wanted to do this game, like in my brain, I was like, okay, so I want to try and hit level 2 first, and like maybe hit the Vayne if I can, because she's really short range and I have long range. Um,
True.
but but like not push the wave too hard and
True.
potentially bounce the third wave
True.
because then it's on my side and then my Thresh has more range to like that. I go into the game and I'm like, that's my game plan. And then
Yes,
I go
that's
into
good.
lane and then my brain just goes, fuck that.
Okay, 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 okay.
You had a game
Interesting.
plan? Oh, that's nice. And like some
Not
remnant
anymore.
of it is still there, so I might like sort of still do generally sort of that thing, but I'm not like just 100% focused on this is my game plan and this is all I need to do. I get distracted by like I want to hit the vein or I want to do this thing or yeah.
Yes, yes, I understand, understand. So, Ashe against Vayne. Usually in this matchup, like who is stronger in the early game?
Um it depends how long the trade is, I think.
So, traditionally,
Like
is
auto
Vayne
for auto, I think like Ashe is better because she's got a high range.
true? But let's say
Uh,
in a vacuum, like
but
if you compare Vayne early game with Ashe early game, who's stronger?
uh, her W procs, Ashe. And PDA is really really strong.
True, but is Vayne an early game champion?
No, she's a late game
Not
champion.
really. She should never be able to hit you. If you have your W, this is your range pretty much. And
Yeah,
Vayne range is like she can't really hit you. So
yeah,
Ashe early game is basically now 9 out of 10. This guy early game is basically 6 out of 10. So you're hard
yeah.
winning. Thresh early game against Yumi, what do you think?
Um, I don't know because I have bad experiences with Yumis. I honestly think their early game is pretty trash.
Yes,
Uh,
it is trash. It is trash.
yeah.
So they are really, really, really bad in the early game. Vayne with Yumi.
Mm,
Thresh Ashe, you guys need to smash the lane. Okay, so
yeah.
nowadays, I don't know if you saw, but it's so much better to go for Halo Blades, so I do recommend you the following rules. Especially because Halo Blades is so much better in the laning phase, Little Tempo
Mm,
is better in the later stages. So,
yeah.
usually if you have an Enchanter, it's better to go for Little Tempo because that's going to scale better. But if you have an
Okay.
Engage,
Yeah, that
Halo
makes
Blades is better. So it really depends if
Yeah.
you can win the laning phase. If you think that, hey, we're going to win the laning phase, you go Halo Blades because you win harder the laning phase with Halo Blades. But if the enemy team has like Ezreal Morgana, like, well, what are you really going to do against Ezreal Morgana or Sivir? Not too much, right? So in that case, little
Yeah.
tempo playing for late game is better. That's how a challenger player thinks. And the
Okay.
page is this one.
Yeah.
This one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Boom, boom,
Yeah. That's
boom.
been in it's been popular before.
Yes,
The
yes, yes,
R
yes.
spam Ashe, which
Yes,
I
yes,
I
yes.
did enjoy. That was fun. That was a fun playstyle.
Okay, let's see. So you go for Blade. Is there any particular reason why you go for the magic resist here?
Um, no.
No?
No.
Oh, okay. I
That's
don't.
that was just um I wasn't I have wasn't really paying super much attention to my runes at this point. At least not today. I was kind of like a little bit autopilot on that as well.
Okay.
Um, mostly just from being like having that kind of break and being like, oh, I should probably check my runes and like make sure I have all of everything set up perfectly. So that was just a mistake.
Okay. Okay. I thought you thought about the Yumi being a problem, but usually armor is so much better in the early game
Armor would
on
be
every AD
better
carry.
here. I
Yes. Yes.
honestly
Yes.
didn't even know I'd taken magic resist until you told me right now.
Yes. No problem. No
So
problem.
it's a mistake.
No worries. No worries. Okay, so usually you don't never want to use your W on the camp because your W is basically 70 mana and that's a lot for Ashe because you only have 280. So the rule in
Mm,
League of Legends is that you should never use abilities on the buffs.
mm.
Okay, you go on bot lane. Theoretically, Thresh should have been a lot more closer to you in this
Yeah.
case. Okay, pushing, pushing, pushing,
Uh,
pushing.
but
Beautiful.
people like the leash for a very long time.
Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so you go into the laning phase. So again, we need to poke and we need to push. We don't wanna. Do you wanna trade auto attacks at level 1?
Uh, I don't know.
So is
I
it
wanted
is
to, yes, but I don't know if it's good.
so how does Ash wants to trade in order for Vayne to have literally no chance to come back or
W,
to yes
press W.
yes because if you try to go for auto attack she can auto attack you back. So the rule on Ash
Yeah,
is you always want to poke with W aggressively and only go for auto attacks, aggressive auto attacks if you have more minions. But usually you want to poke with double. Okay, so if you unless you have more minions, let's say you have 6 minions and they have 2,
yeah,
in that case, yes, you can go for auto attack trade. Otherwise, you just want to
yeah,
go for double trade. It's so much
yeah,
more reliable. Okay, it's good. I really like what you did here. You actually used the W on the minions and on the Vayne as well, so that was quite smart. The bad thing is that when you're hitting the minions right here, what's the problem? This guy with Thresh, he doesn't get the experience. So what should you do? You should let the minions to be like really, 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 really 1 HP and then just get it. But why?
I didn't. I just didn't trust myself to hit the last hits.
Oh, okay, okay,
If I,
okay, okay.
I
Yes,
was just like, I am rusty as fuck. I need to get the last hit.
yes, yes, yes. No problem, no problem. And
You
because
took too
here,
long leashing. It's all your fault.
yeah, he leashed a little bit too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
And he's my friend, so I can bully him.
okay, true, true. Good. Q level 2 is very good with a Thresh support or a Nautilus or Livona or something that goes in. So this is smart by you. Okay, so this is good. You're pushing. Okay, is pushing when you're staying close to his tower like this good?
Um,
Are you in a safe position if the wave is right here?
no, no.
Not
That's
really.
why first thing I'm pretty sure I went to do was go ward, and then realized there was a ward there anyway.
Yes, so it's was it good that you pushed?
Yeah, because I
It
want to
was.
bounce the wave.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. What do you want to recall? Oh, for
I
the
went
cheat.
for the recall for the cheetah
Okay.
because I
Okay.
figured I could get back in time,
Nice.
and I
Nice.
did.
Wow. 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 Not bad.
And
Not
I
bad.
was like, yes, give me I don't remember what I bought. I think it was like a longsword and a pot or
A long
something.
sword at a pot. Yes, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Beautiful.
And then I was like, okay, I want to get him. Oh,
Okay.
okay, I can't get him.
Okay, okay, okay.
It's like
So
I want to trade. I'm up, but I was like a little. I think I was a little too like gung ho.
so what do you think about this wave state right here?
um, so I have a pretty much perfect setup for freeze. Yeah,
True,
which is what I wanted.
true.
Because I want the wave right here.
So how do you
So
want to
my
play
thresh.
the lane? How do you want to play the lane in the next, let's say, 10 seconds?
Okay, well, using my actual awake brain now, I just want to sit here in this
True,
position, keep it
true.
here until my thresh hits a hook.
Do you want to trade?
Like it's not. It's kind of hard to hit W's without fucking up your freeze, but like,
True. So
I could trade on last hits, and that's about it.
if the trash goes in for the hook right here, right now, is the trade
Yeah.
good? Do you want to go? Is this ideal?
Um, this is a little too many minions.
Exactly, there are too many minions. There is no way we're going to trade against that many minions, especially at level 3. If we're talking about level 15, no problem, we go in. But level 3,
Yeah.
it's very, very easy
See,
to trade. So
see
that,
what I mean? Autopilot. I was like, look, okay, my plan. We're gonna do the thing, and then we're gonna bounce, and then we're gonna like look for a trade. And so like that was my plan. And I just went, okay, so we're gonna execute that plan and not look at anything that's happening on the screen. So
true,
like I was
true,
on like autopilot with my plan,
true, true, true,
pretty
true.
hard. And then I realized that like, I kind of fucked it up. Uh,
Yes, you were a little bit autopilot here. Also, you have a
yeah.
tendency to use your abilities on the wave, which is not good. Because if you use abilities on the wave, then that means Vayne can actually walk up to farm, and she can get breathing room.
I was trying to make sure it didn't crash.
Okay,
Uh,
okay.
but I probably could have done that with just auto attacks.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
my. Okay, this is a perfect time for my dad to be calling me.
It's okay.
Sorry.
There is no problem,
I
by the way.
just. That's okay. I'll just let him know to give me like a little bit.
You can answer again, I don't mind.
No, it'll be a very long call.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Um, all right. Sorry about that. Please continue.
No problem, no problem. No problem at all. Okay, so let's see. Good. You're chilling. Okay, so this time you're playing around your W's. Again, you try to use the W on the minions. That's not good. Okay. Beautiful recall timing. So you still have it. You still have it. I like it. But let's see this item right here. So 800 gold. Yes, so you only have one option. You don't want to go boots, obviously. So this buy is very, very good. Very, very smart. It was fast. I like it. Okay, so let's see. You keep the wave here. Your wave management is amazing. Your recall timings are fine. You use a little bit too many doubles on the wave, but right here you're playing with the wave correctly still. Okay. You have a tendency to hit a vein when you shouldn't really hit a vein and to go for too many auto attack trades. So usually you just want to
Yeah.
mainly trade with W with Ashe. Unless he hits the hook. Because in that case you just want to go hard.
Like, what if I was in this matchup and I was playing, say, Misfortune,
Miss Fortune
um,
with Thresh?
and like I wanted, yeah, and I wanted to trade, would I just like, can you use like her double up just without the execute damage, or would you just want to walk up and auto because her autos are so strong?
Yes, so with MF, the strong traits with her is around PTA, so you just want to play around your third auto attack. So if you
Yeah,
walk up on them and you just go for the auto attack, Q auto attack, and you back off, you're going to win the trade. The thing about MF is that if you're going to go for a longer trade, then Vayne is going to be able to use her W on you, and that's bad. So you want to use your PTA. You want to make sure you don't
yeah,
get W'd by the Vayne, and you want to make sure you hit your auto Q
yeah.
auto as MF. So you
Like,
wanna.
i-
Mhm.
would I be able to initiate the trade just by
Yes,
myself?
yes, you can. You
Like
can.
in this situation, I would just be able to just be like
Walking
hit my
up,
W
yes.
and just be like
Yes.
auto queued auto and then just fuck off.
Yes, you want to walk up
Okay.
here and you can hit it, but you want to make sure you ping it because if
Yeah.
Thresh walks up and if let's say Vayne wants to trade against you, then Thresh can actually hook her and she's dead.
Yeah.
So if she wants to trade, she's going to die anyways, because theoretically MF smashes the Vayne in solo trades, and if she
Mm,
wants to trade, then
yeah.
Thresh can actually hook.
Okay.
So yes, you
So
can trade.
I'm not really thinking, I think, about how I should be trading. I'm just going, I want to trade, so I'm gonna autopilot trade
Yeah,
and
you
just be
wanna
like,
you wanna
as
think
opposed to
beforehand,
thinking,
like in load
yeah,
screen. In load screen, hey, how does my champion wants to trade? Okay, W because I'm
yeah.
poking Ashe. Okay, W it is. So you wanna have a
Oh,
plan for sure.
you're gonna cringe at some ults in this fucking game.
Let's see.
Oh, there are gonna be some cringe ash ults.
Okay, so let's talk about this. So this is a big thing. Okay, is your wave in a good position right now?
No.
Not
Uh,
really. Okay,
no,
is there an
and that's
urgency to
kind
go
of
there?
why I really didn't like this fight at all. Uh, I didn't want to go to it. Um, to be honest.
So you shouldn't. You should. So the thing is, in those
Um,
kind of
so
situations,
I was sort of hovering and just being like, I just want to push the next wave and crash,
yes, yes. So
and
here
then I will go.
you want
So
to
like right
look
here, I'm
there.
like,
You
yeah,
want to look there to see if there is an
yeah.
urgency. If they are
I looked at
fighting,
that. I looked at that. I saw Remus and I saw the TP, and then I just went, I don't want to be there.
yes. So you can only follow. You can only follow after you push the wave.
Yeah,
You don't follow it. You don't follow and push the wave if only if, let's say, the fight is very close to you like
yeah,
this, and you can get free kills. If you can get
yeah,
free kills, let's say Ramos is here low HP, Twisted Fate here low HP, then we
yeah,
don't care about the wave, we just go on the river.
yeah. I hated this fight. I was just like, I don't want to go to this fight. This is a bad fight.
Yes, so only you
So I
follow,
just stayed.
you just stay and push.
Yeah.
And well, if you can get free kills here, if you see that okay, Malzar is fighting,
So like,
Twisted
yeah,
Fate is low HP, low HP, low HP, you move and you don't push the wave. Only
yeah.
if
So
if
when I turn there, that's me looking to see
mhm.
if like this is a good fight, and then you see me turn around and start hitting the wave, and that's me going, this is a bad fight.
Yes, remember that it's important to look first, and after that
Yeah,
you wanna decide and click here if it's good. You don't want to
yeah,
click and look at the same time. You wanna look, hey, do I wanna be there? No, because they are not low HP and my wave is not pushed in. You push first and then you just move.
yeah.
It's so important.
I was just sort of zoning a little bit.
Yes, this is
See if
good
I could just like
rotation.
press a W to get them
This
out,
is good
and
rotation.
then yeah,
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's see what we're going to do here.
we'll get in a little
Yes,
pixelated.
yes,
Okay, there
so
we go.
good, so good, so good. Very good, very good, very good, very good.
My
Very
autopilot is
nice.
as bad as I think it is.
Yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad. Well,
This
in
entire
those,
game was played on autopilot.
yeah, you haven't played
Um,
bad till now, by the
like
way.
there was maybe one or two like moments where I actually thought about like, oh, is this the correct play? Like for example, that one where I actually was like, this like it was probably a little bit, it took a little bit too long, but that me going like, oh, I don't want to be in this fight. I don't want this fight to happen. I just want to push my wave in. Like
Yes, yes, you should be very
there, I
decisive.
actually thought about it, but like
Yes,
my base timings, or and stuff like that, autopilot,
yes, yes, yes. Well,
100%. I was like, wave crashed, base. I don't have anything else to do, base.
but that was good. It was the correct. So you have the patterns. You have the patterns, and you have the correct patterns. So the autopilot,
Okay,
I don't think I ever said that, like ever say that, but the autopilot helped you with the
yeah.
recall timings. Okay, so right here, 1.1k goal. What can we get?
I'm really bad at memorizing everything.
Oh,
Prices.
oh, okay. So you can buy cloak,
Yeah.
600 gold.
Where? So is this before I've bought here with what I'm looking at the bottom?
Yes. So right
I
now
have.
it's before you
Okay.
buy. It's before you bought.
So I have 1.1k. Um, and I'm going. I wanted to go shield by this game,
True.
so I can buy a crit cloak. I can buy pickaxe instead of the crit cloak.
Pickaxe is
I
not
would
a
probably go
component.
pickaxe.
So remember that pickaxe is not a
Oh no,
component of the
pickaxe.
shield wall.
The vamp
Vampire
scepter.
Scepter.
Sorry,
Yes.
vamp
Vamp Scepter.
scepter.
Yes.
Sorry, my brain was just like, oh, every other one is the pickaxe.
Yeah, the
No,
red one.
vamp scepter.
No
Um,
problem, no problem.
I don't have auto boots. Do I have the boots rune in this one?
You
I don't
do,
think so.
yes. It's a 12
I do.
30. It's a 12 minutes 30
Okay.
seconds. So you can't get boots.
Okay.
So you can
So I
get
can't get boots, which
so
is what I would get if I didn't have that
true.
rune.
So the question is, do we need Vamp Scepter because we need sustain and we need to survive and play the healing game? Or do we need Cloak because we want to play more aggressive and do more slow per hit?
Probably cloak
True,
because I'm
true,
not really getting poked at all.
true.
Um,
That was beautiful. Beautiful buy.
and I actually bought cloak.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's good.
Thanks, autopilot.
Okay.
Oh, the
The guy is
fat
dead
arrow.
anyways. Or, okay. Is this a pentakill? Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's see how you played it again. You had a little bit of bad clicks, but overall you played it good fundamentally. So here, after he hooks, like the best time when you can use your ultimate is after he hooks.
Like right
Because,
now, yeah.
yes, even though
There's a little bit
theoretically,
of
theoretically your
little
ulti
bit,
is not going to travel that much and it's
yeah,
not going
yeah.
to stun for that long, but at least it's a
A little
stun.
bit of brain lag there.
Yeah, a stun is a stun here, so definitely you can just get
Yeah.
the ulti off here.
But yeah, that was my mistake.
So you should ulti and then you should play from there. I really like the auto attacks. You missed the click here. This is good. This is good. You should pick up the lantern. You should refresh. You should pick up the lantern here. Get
I
here.
did not see the lantern, to be
Yeah,
honest.
no
I
problem.
didn't even see it in the replay.
No problem. No problem. Okay.
Not seeing, I think not seeing lanterns is a pretty common problem in this game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it happens a lot.
Let me guess. Let
And
me
I did
guess.
not see Ramus.
Do you play with like high settings? Like what settings do you have here?
Yeah, yeah, I play with I think medium or high settings.
So if you would play with
Um,
very low, you would have a lot more components and particles to look for. Like you're not going to see, for example, the frog on the river, and the game is going to look a little bit more simplistic, which is good because you
mm.
can focus on the big picture, on the lantern, on like hooks and everything that is going on
I'm
on your
just
screen.
I can see lanterns like in like a vacuum, but like when everything's on top of each other, you sort of miss lanterns. And also when you're focusing on something else, you're just
Yes,
sort
yes,
of
yes.
like, Thresh has a lantern? What?
Yes, yes, yes. Well, sometimes you don't see it, but again, I think that
It's
can help you is like putting
uh
the settings on very low.
not hitting Thresh lanterns is in my list of things of like put that in your head and file it. Like you need to
Okay,
remember that Thresh has lantern. Um,
okay. Good itemization. Let's see what they're going to do. Okay, okay.
just fucking death about worse. Sorry, that was funny shit.
I wanna see it
And
slay. I
then
wanna see it slay.
and then Yumi just entered. So
Let's see. So you pushed, you go for vision. This is your duo. Your ulti was amazing. So let's see your ulti. So usually, if you wanna use your ulti and you wanna make sure you give them no chance, you would like to use the ulti from the brush. But why?
mm. Oh, because they can't see you in the brush.
True, and they can't see it coming, so they can't
It's
really flash
um
or react.
yeah,
Exactly.
but I knew they had no vision because it was we swept it.
Yeah, but theoretically here they still have vision here if they have the
Yeah,
minions. Like right now, that's
it's
what they see.
yeah. There's a bigger vision cone there.
Yes, yes,
I
yes,
should have
yes.
gone in the bush, but I saw her move and I was like, I can learn this.
Okay. Do you usually move in between auto attacks, by the way?
Oh yeah,
Yes. Okay. Okay. Okay.
yeah. Uh, Even when hitting minions and towers and stuff, like it's just reflex muscle memory.
That's good. That's
You'll see
good.
me, you see me doing awards. The only things I won't do it on are probably like Dragon or Baron if I know there's no contest. Probably because I'm looking at something else or considering something else.
That's good. So the way you played it here, you push the wave and then you go here. This is good. I don't like that you're using your abilities on the Drake. Your double is more of like utility spell,
Mm.
but overall was good. Even the ulti angle, the ulti intention was very 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 good. I really like that. Because if you hit it, it is just going to die.
Mm.
Okay, that's fine. So overall, you played laning phase pretty well, actually. In terms of recall timings, had very few mistakes.
Except this one.
Okay, except this one, yeah. Okay, let's see. So you're going against this guy.
Where am I going?
Yes, so you're going a little bit too far. So in those kind of cases, you are very strong. That's true. Yes, you do have some spells, but you never
And
want
my
to stay
threat
close to the
just
wall.
mistook, and they have ults. And what the fuck am I doing?
Yes, the biggest mistake. So, well, you're getting ganked here and everyone's being on my way. So that's why you're probably thinking, hey, I want to go in. But in this case, the most important thing that you want to achieve here is that you don't want to stay close to the wall. Because if you stay
Mm,
close to the wall and she condemns you, it's basically GG.
yeah.
So if you do this on this angle, it's so much better. Even though theoretically overextended a little bit too much. Like as you can see,
But like yeah, like even without the being next to the wall, like just I don't need to be up there.
yes,
Lee
yes, yes,
Sin's
yes,
not
yes.
even in position yet. Like
Yes,
what am
yes,
I
yes.
doing?
You got a bit too hyped there, for sure. Maybe you got mad
Yeah,
on the vein and you wanted to kill her.
yeah.
Okay. Do you win this game or do you lose this game?
Lose this game.
Holy, it looks so winnable. Very good macro. Okay. Beautiful macro. So your rotations on the map are so good. So good. And
They
this is
are.
probably autopilot, but they are so good.
I'm. This is like I do think about macro because I watch skill caps, um, and they
Oh,
and it's
okay.
I like their focus on just get resources, get farm, fuck your teammates, because you have no idea what they're gonna do. And also because your teammates at my elo will absolutely never, ever, ever in a million years push out a wave. Like ever. It's just impossible to them. They don't see them. Waves push in, and you're like, "Can you go collect that, please? Because I'm stuck over here." And they're like, "What's the wave?" Sorry, it's a pet peeve of mine. I'm like, "Just can you go there and just collect the wave? Like, please, it's a wave. It's the money. It's just money. We're just bleeding money." Sorry.
True, 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 true. Yeah, it
It
was very
hurts me
clean.
inside.
It was very clean what I did here. The skill cap definitely helped you here.
Yeah.
So the skill cap definitely helped you here, and with the recall timings in the laning phase, pro guys helped you here. So you see that how both of the platforms they help you so much with the game. So you actually played
Mm.
very clean with that rotation. I don't think I ever saw that in gold. So
You
maybe a platinum
saw.
player can do it. Like this kind of
Yeah,
good positive overextension, playing around resources kind of stuff. Like you very
yeah.
rarely
I
see
knew
in
where
mid.
everyone was, so I could go all the way to the tower.
Yes, yes, yes.
Uh,
This is a very high positive play. Okay, your positioning is good. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's go back. Let's go back.
I got like mega engaged on. Um, and I think I probably should have seen it coming a lot earlier.
True. So usually,
About this point is where I was sort of thinking in my head, I don't really want to be here anymore. There's no pressure on either side wave. But
true.
my team's here, so I feel safe-ish, so I'm gonna stand with them. And if I back off, then they're just gonna die and I'm gonna get flamed. I do like mute all, but this game I couldn't mute all because my keyboard was being a piece of shit.
Oh, you can also mute all by the way by pressing tab.
Yeah. Um, yeah, you can mute everyone manually
Exactly.
in the thing, yeah.
So the question is, yes, you're overextending with your teammates mid, but do you have the power spike at least
Do, do I have do I have enough stuff to
to
like
be
make it
able to
work?
fight and carry the game? Because here this is an overextension, so this is not a like standard 5v5.
Um, I could if I could hit stuff, but their engage on me is way too strong, and we have no front line.
And do you have enough items right now to carry the game?
No,
Exactly, you have one item and a
I have
half,
one.
almost two.
I have one
At
item.
two
Yeah,
items, we can say that you're useful, but you're not really carrying. At three items, you're strong, and at four items, you're very strong.
yeah.
So in this case, you should basically be like, hey, I don't have two items, we don't have pressure. I can go bot lane and catch up this wave. And while I do that, I want to ping my teammates. Danger, danger,
Yeah,
danger. Guys, don't fight.
yeah,
I'm bot lane. And if they fight, they fight. If not, then
yeah,
that's good because I get my powers back and I carry
yeah.
the game.
So yeah, this is a good example of my autopilot just being like, I'm gonna be with my teammates, and then my back awake brain being like, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea.
Yes, 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 yes.
And then I see the Rammus, and I'm like, this is why this was a bad idea.
Okay, the flash is good. Yeah, definitely the overextension. You just got popped here because everyone is flashing on you. You played it okay in terms of mechanics. You couldn't really do too much here. But overall, yeah, that
Yeah.
was the problem. You didn't have two items and you overextended on mid lane. You just go bot lane,
Hmm.
catch the wave, get the Krugs, and then play from there.
Yeah. I have a big problem with uh like when that autopilot kicks in, I just sort of expect certain things from my teammates.
Mm.
Like I will expect my support to do something really basic. Like there was a game, I think the Vayne game, I had a center support, and this is just a good example, so that's why I'm going to explain it. Sorry. Um, and we'd gone around the we were on this side. We'd gone around the corner into a river. Um, like just on the like literally right up against the wall, and she'd pressed E. Um, and the Ezreal walked right up into like melee range in the E. And so I just turned instantly because I was like, what is this idiot doing? Um, and the center was just like, see ya, I'm walking into Tribush and all the way back to behind Dragon Pit. And I was just so shocked that it didn't process in time for me to live. Uh, and or like things like I'll expect my teammates to like actually like start backing off when things are bad, and if they don't, I feel like I have to like protect them.
Yes, but remember that your teammates are not that good and they're not on the same
Yeah,
page with you.
but
Maybe they have another
I,
playstyle.
I keep like I will get mad at myself after a game and just be like, just imagine your teammates are bots. Like, just stop. Why do you keep doing this? It's
Exactly.
such a bad habit, and I've had this habit for years, and I just can't break it. It's so frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, it really comes down to you having expectation to your teammates. The thing is, you're really going to be disappointed every time when you have expectations, just in general as well. Like usually, you
Yeah,
want to make sure, even in League of Legends, but also like in life, you want to make sure you do everything that's in your possibilities to win the game. You want
yeah,
to do your best to win the game, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You can't
yeah,
control what others do. So even if they
yeah.
do bad or good, it's the same thing, really. Win or lose is the same thing, really. If you're
Yeah.
going to improve and enjoy the game, you can't just
But
control them and they're going to be a bad player
like
no
just
matter what.
because I expect them to do something, I don't like my that part of my brain that's watching what they're doing switches off, and I just go, oh well, obviously they're going to do this thing because it's the obvious play, and then when they don't, it takes me a long time for that part to switch back on and go, what the fuck are they doing?
Yes, that's why when you're
Like,
following something or when you're playing the game, you want to play around the worst case scenario. Like, what if he
yeah,
doesn't follow? What if he doesn't ignite? What if he. And you have that. You want to have that hesitation inside of your game in terms of positioning. That's why you never or almost never full commit when a lane carry.
yeah, I need to always be thinking, what's the worst thing that can happen here?
Yes, yes, exactly.
Okay, yeah, because AD carry is the role of pain. Uh,
Yes, role of pain, role of suffering, and the role where you
suffering,
just exactly,
the role
exactly.
of dying instantly all the time, everyone diving you constantly, your teammates being like, "Why are you so shit?" And you're just like, "I hate you."
Why are you go bot lane and you just push there? We fight mid noob. Okay,
Yeah,
here, here. We are not mid lane and we're pushing. You wanna ping your teammates because they are going to fight and they're going to lose.
mm,
You should ping danger, 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 danger with the red ping. Because right now, why are you guys fighting, boys? Lucian is here, Ashe is bot lane.
and then
This was
surprise Bush
usually
Derricks,
usually you
which
can
was
I'm not very concerned with this. Usually you can just put the blue trinket into the brush so you can actually
Yeah.
prevent yourself from getting ganked. A smart thing that
I
you can do.
I just assumed he was mid, which was dumb of me. I should have
Yes.
actually checked.
Yeah, you
I
should.
just assumed he was mid because there was a massive kerfuffle happening.
Okay. True, true, true. Well,
Yeah.
he should have
I
been mid.
literally, yeah.
But usually, if you put the blue trinket here, by the way, if you spam it here, you're going to see bot brushes. If you
Yeah.
put it in the middle.
Okay.
Or you can just
Okay.
simply use your E. Again, I'm not very concerned with
Yeah.
this. Darius should have been mid.
Yeah.
And then if he was mid, your team dies, they get Nashor, game is over. But again, he's not a good player,
But
so
I still should have checked.
yes, you still should have checked.
But I just like assumed because I was like, obviously he's gonna be mid, but
Exactly,
no,
exactly.
nobody does the obvious thing in this game.
True,
Like
true.
concede dragons. Oh my god, you have no idea.
Okay, so let's see. So
Oh,
right now, they go for Drake. We are not there. So can we really contest
yeah.
here?
Nope.
Exactly. So what should you do if you're not in the team fight? You should
Ping.
communicate that you're not in the team fight. Well, first of all,
Ping.
ping, danger, 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 danger. Because this
See,
Lucian,
see, this is what I was just talking about. People in my elo cannot concede dragons. Even if you spam ping them, they're like, I have to int for the dragon.
yes, yes, yes,
It's
yes,
like,
yes,
but
yes.
it's not even fourth dragon. Like, just
True,
chill.
true, true.
You
But you,
can give dragon. Sorry,
true,
I have.
true, true.
There's a couple. There's like one or two things in this game that I'm just so fucking over in
Yes,
my
yes,
elo
yes,
of being
yes,
like, this happens every game.
yes, yes, yes. 100%.
So-
That's
Sorry.
why
But
if you
yeah, I
ping,
should have pinged. I should have pinged, but actually, I was just complaining to my friend and going, "Why? Why
oh,
can't we concede dragon?"
yeah, yeah, yeah.
um,
It's just the third,
but
so it's not that bad. If you
I
put a
usually do ping. It doesn't normally help, but I do ping.
okay, okay.
Um, I'll usually be like, "I'm not there." Like I'll ping on my way, and then I'll ping back to be like, "Hey, I'm not there." Um,
Your positioning is not bad in team fights. I noticed that your positioning is actually not bad. I would give you like an 8 in terms of positioning. It's just that the enemy team composition is just for Ashe.
really awful.
Yeah, it's so hard to play. Nice kiting.
Get kited. Get kited.
Okay, I like it. I like
My
it.
my friend and I were laughing at this poor Darius
Nice.
getting kited.
Okay. We have a game here. This is a chase. Okay. This is a chase. A little
Yeah.
chase. Yeah, I want to see how much damage you do right now. The thing is, the way you itemize here is not the best. So definitely you will need Lordom very, very, very soon. So I'm wondering how
Mm,
much damage you're going to really do in T5s against the Ramos with this build.
yeah. Autopilot building again. I was just like, oh, I have a build. Let me just follow this build and not think about it.
Yeah, because usually you
Oh,
want to
this
get.
this fight was awful. It's just painful.
This is basically no counterplay. Because you usually want to buy this item for like just if you need magic resist. But right now, like what kind of magic resist thing they have? Because if they have Syndra bot lane, Ziggs mid lane, and Lissandra top lane, yes, get to 10.
Yeah,
But in this
it's
case,
just like, yeah, I was just following a build and not thinking about it as
yes,
much as I should
yes.
have been.
Because the build is not bad, but you do have like the normal build if you don't need the
Mm,
like this one with Phantom Dancer.
yeah, yeah,
Because like this one is really good for you.
yeah.
It was super good with Lordom. Let's see the order. Yeah,
And
Quincy, Lordom,
that
Hurricane. And it's so good because Hurricane is going to go on the Darius
yeah,
and Ramos.
that was another autopilot mistake of me not thinking about my build.
Wait, do you just lose this game like this? Okay.
Yeah, this is the
Well,
loss.
so I really thought that you will play worse than this from what you told me. Like, it didn't really play that bad actually. I expected like a lot
Uh,
of worse things,
I,
right?
I I always feel like I don't get enough of a lead in my lane um to be able to make up for my team inting, because they will int every game. They do, and they will. I just expect it every game. My team's gonna int their